It's Shaquita West again, and I'm starting my story. I'm start telling my story piece by piece, and we'll put it all together as we go along. But again, I told y'all I do music, so I wrote this song. It's called Feelings that I want y'all to hear as I tell my story. At 1 year old, they said my mother got killed by my father. And I was raised in this foster home. And at an early age, my foster mom told me that I wasn't her child, that my mother and father had died. Y'all want to keep up with this because it's been a lot of lies told, and it's a lot of lies been told, and it's time for the truth to come out. Now, the reason why I'm sticking with my story, that I was raped because I was just a young child in the foster care system. And if I'm a foster child and I get pregnant the first time, okay, that could be my fault. The second time, it's somebody else's fault because I'm a foster child. At 12 years old, this older guy put me on drugs that was living in my foster home, and I had my first child. Then by the time I went for my second checkup, I had my second child. I was pregnant with my second child at 13 years old, and so on until I was 14 years old. I was pregnant with. I done had 4 kids at 16 years old, strung out on drugs, and still in that same foster home. Never removed. I ran away. I ran away a couple of times and still was put back in that same foster home. So there's a lot of people who can speak up and say something, but they were scared. They were scared. They were lots of bad things happened to them. Guns were pulled out on them, life were threatened. That if they say anything, that they would be hurt. So again, I'm telling my story. And I'm telling my story while I can. I want you to know that too. I'm not afraid of death, especially after all the things I've been through. So I'm telling my story, and I hope y'all hear me.